Here at the Schaefer Center, we have 4 different types of lights that we use, but the main 2 lights that we use are showcased directly behind me. The first one you'll notice is what is called a par. Pars are used in groups to build color washes that spread across the entire stage. They have the ability to turn in different directions on stage, so you can point them in specific areas. They also have what is referred to as gel, which is what we use to color the lights or change the way that they look. Inside of the housing, there is a lens that we can switch out, and if you switch out the lenses, you can get different sizes of pools of light. So we have very narrow ones that make a very small pool, or we have wide ones that make a much wider pool of light. Next to the pars, you'll see what are called source 4s or LECOs. Source 4s are specifically designed to light one small area, sometimes referred to as a special. Source 4s have a few more capabilities than a par does. Just like the pars, the source 4s also have interchangeable lenses, but these are actually in a lens tube so that you can change the focus of the light. So if you notice the pool of light on the floor, it can get larger or smaller, or it can be really sharp and in focus. And one of the things about the lens is that it flips which way the light is oriented, so it's actually flipping and rotating the light. So when I push in the shutter on the left side of the light, you'll see that it cuts in on the right side. And if I push in the shutter that's on the top of the light, it actually cuts at the bottom. One of the other things that we use are steel cut gobos, which are just patterns that allow you to create special effects. So this will make it even more apparent that the light is changing a lot. You can see that it's very sharp or very, very fuzzy, or you can go in the other way and it also fuzzes out. We can also add color to this and make it even more obvious. So if you push the barrel in, it's going to spread the colors out more, or if you go the other way, it's going to blend the colors more. The third type of light that we use here at the Schaefer Center are referred to as Cyclites. These are 1,000-watt scoops that basically allow us to put different colors in each different cell so that we can create even washes on the cyclorama. We also have 4 permanently hung house electrics, which is where we hang our lighting instruments from. And you might notice there's some numbers here, and what those are just individually labeled circuits so that we know what lights are plugged in where. One of the other lighting instruments that we use on a regular basis are our long throw spotlights. We're about 300 feet away from the stage, but these lights are powerful enough that they will outshine any of the lights that we have on other performers. The purpose behind using a spotlight is if you want to highlight, say, a solo guitarist or follow a single dancer across the stage while they're performing a solo. They're also used for comedians and other people that move around a lot and don't want to have a special fixture focused directly in one area for them. Spotlights are capable of doing lots of things. You can change the size of the beam. You can also change the color. They also have the ability to do slow fades. Our spotlights can also do both vertical and horizontal closing. The last type of light that I want to talk to you about are probably the most exciting. We recently purchased a few moving heads or intelligent fixtures. These lights are capable of doing lots of different things, including they have a bunch of different gobos built into them that you can switch out and change. You can also take those same gobos and make them rotate, change shapes. You also have the ability to make them much larger or much smaller. And you can also change the focus of these lights manually. They have a few other really neat things. They have some effects that are built in that allow you to shake the light. There's also a built-in strobe. They also have shutters that allow you to change the angles on the light so you can see different parts of it, or less or more of it. They also are able to move all with the touch of a button.